Stigma Theory. Have you ever wondered why certain individuals or groups in society are stigmatized and face social rejection or discrimination? How does stigma impact the lives of those who experience it? Stigma Theory offers a comprehensive framework for understanding the nature of stigma, its consequences, and the social processes that contribute to its perpetuation. Let's explore the key principles of Stigma Theory, discuss its applications in different contexts, and provide compelling examples that illustrate its practical implications. Stigma Theory, developed by sociologist Irving Goffman, focuses on the social construction of stigma and the ways in which stigmatized individuals are marginalized and disadvantaged in society. The theory defines stigma as a deeply discrediting attribute or characteristic that leads others to devalue and discriminate against individuals who possess it. Stigma can be based on various factors such as physical appearance, race, gender identity, sexual orientation, mental health, or disability. One fundamental principle of stigma theory is the distinction between stigma as attribute and stigma as process. Stigma as attribute refers to the actual characteristic or condition that is perceived as deviant or undesirable in society. Stigma as process refers to the social responses and reactions to that attribute, including labeling, stereotypes, discrimination, and social exclusion. For example, individuals with a visible physical disability may face stigma as an attribute due to societal norms and attitudes surrounding disability. This stigma can manifest as pity, avoidance, or the perception of incompetence. The process of stigma occurs when these individuals are labeled as disabled, subjected to stereotypes about their abilities, and face discrimination or exclusion in various domains of life, such as education, employment, or social interactions. Another key component of stigma theory is the concept of passing or covering. Passing refers to the strategies employed by stigmatized individuals to conceal or downplay their stigmatized attribute in order to avoid the negative consequences of stigma. Covering, on the other hand, involves managing the visibility or impact of the stigmatized attribute through subtle adjustments or behaviors. For instance, members of the LGBTQ+ community may engage in passing or covering to avoid experiencing stigma and discrimination. This could involve concealing their sexual orientation or gender identity, modifying their appearance or behavior to conform to societal norms, or avoiding disclosure in certain contexts to protect themselves from potential harm or prejudice. Stigma theory also emphasizes the role of power dynamics and social control in the perpetuation of stigma. Stigmatized individuals often experience social inequality and marginalization due to the power differentials between stigmatized and non-stigmatized groups. Stigma can serve as a tool for maintaining social hierarchies and reinforcing dominant norms and values. For example, the stigmatization of individuals with mental health conditions can serve to uphold the notion of normalcy and reinforce societal expectations of mental well-being. This stigmatization may discourage individuals from seeking help, limit access to resources and support, and perpetuate harmful stereotypes that further marginalize those with mental health challenges. Stigma theory has important applications in various contexts, including healthcare, education, and public policy. In healthcare, the theory informs efforts to reduce stigma surrounding certain medical conditions, such as HIV, AIDS, mental illness, or substance abuse. It highlights the importance of creating inclusive and non-judgmental healthcare environments that promote empathy, understanding, and access to appropriate care. In education, stigma theory informs strategies to address stigma-related issues, such as bullying or discrimination based on race, gender, or disability. It emphasizes the need for creating safe and supportive learning environments that challenge stereotypes, promote empathy, and foster a sense of belonging for all students. Furthermore, stigma theory guides the development of public policies and advocacy initiatives aimed at reducing stigma, promoting social inclusion, and protecting the rights of stigmatized individuals. It underscores the importance of challenging stereotypes, raising awareness, and promoting social change to create a more equitable and accepting society. Critics of stigma theory argue that it may overlook the agency and resilience of stigmatized individuals and the potential for positive identity formation and community empowerment. They stress the need to focus not only on the negative consequences of stigma but also on the resilience, resistance, and cultural pride exhibited by stigmatized communities. In conclusion, stigma theory provides a valuable framework for understanding the social processes and consequences of stigma. By examining the attributes, processes, and power dynamics involved in stigma, the theory enhances our understanding of the experiences of stigmatized individuals and informs interventions and policies aimed at reducing stigma, promoting social inclusion, and fostering a more equitable society.